So that's it.
Thank
Click
you.
on not me, okay?
Okay,
Because
thank
usually it
you.
happens like that. I really have to go, but I'm really happy it's working. You have a great conversation. Have a
Okay,
great
thank
day,
you.
guys.
Bye
Thank
bye,
you so
Bruna.
much.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
So that's it.
Thank
Click on
you.
not me, okay?
Okay,
Because
thank
usually it
you.
happens like that. I really have to go.
So now it's just us. Let's talk about,
It's almost a private conversation.
yeah. This hour is very difficult. Have a lot of students here, but it's okay for us. We can talk most uh more time together and practice just us. Yeah.
I prefer studying and doing personal things before my job. I think I'm more focused. I think for me it's better. It works better.
Yeah, nice. So I think I don't need to explain you how TALKNTALK function, but I will just make a review for the people who is watching our in the YouTube. So guys, this not is a class, it's a place to practice English. So Sandro and I, we know each other and not is necessary present ourselves today. So we will just talk about the topic conversation, and this for today are the difference of POC and prototype. I think this not is new for you, this concept. I will share the questions here. It will be more easy for us. Not is new for you, talk about it, yeah?
No, I know this concept.
So nice. I will learn too a little bit.
No, we will learn each other.
Okay. And do you like to make the questions?
Yes, could be.
Feel comfortable.
The first one, what is a proof of concept and what is the purpose of a proof of concept? Well, I know proof of concept as a validation of a business idea. When you have a idea of a business or a product or a software product, for example, if you want to test it before you implement it, it's a kind of proof of concept for me. And it's important to know, to discover if it's matched with your products, the business requirements. That's the main point. I don't know if you agree or if you
Yeah, I
complement in anything else.
Yeah, I agree. And I think I can add just when we are writing some book, we need to put ourselves in the client position and investigate the public who will experiment this product, and I think I just add that because some different publics can lead you with the product in different ways. So and this is it's necessary to stay in the POC too. I think it's just my ad. I agree
All
with
right,
you.
right. Yes, you are right. You are right. And I think the main purpose of the POC is to test if the feasibility of business concepts
Yeah,
and if the idea solve the business problem.
yeah,
I think that's the
exactly.
main point.
Yeah, and we can prove that with research and with a little experiment, yeah, using that. We have a lot of ways to do that, and depends the condition of the project, yeah.
Yes, yes. Some companies has a tailoring methodology to apply the POC. There are a lot of ways to test, I think.
Yeah, the steps during developing POC too, yeah. We will talk about this. And I will make the next. What are the benefits of a proof of concept for you, Sandra?
I think it's a cheap way to see if you are doing right in the right way to achieve your business goals. I think you don't spend a lot of money and neither a lot of time to evaluate if a product or a concept matches with your business goals. I think that's a benefit of a proof of concept.
Yeah. And for another point of view, can be great if you have the proof of concept to get more investments. You can show this for people who have money and invest in your product, yeah. So in the same project, you can have a lot of products, and if you have any proof of concept, you can start for one and show that one for investors, and they agree with that and investing for develop this product. And during the time you show them another one, and you can plus your money to continue in the project and update you the value of your company, as you said before, and put more things inside of your company. And
Yes.
I think is the big benefits. If you don't have that, the guys who have the money maybe don't give you the attention for that. It's more easier put your money in something who how it works, than anything is just an idea.
Yes, when you believe in idea, it's better. It's more. It's probably you invest.
Yeah. Do you like to read the question? Another?
Yes, number 4. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the stages of a proof of concept? I think because I've never used a framework I've never used a framework to a proof of concept. I think sometimes we do things without thinking in a methodology. Just you have the step by step in your mind, but sometimes you don't put it in a document or something like that. So I list some stages in my opinion. First, you need to be very clearly the need of the for the product. What problem you have? What do you want to solve? I think it's the first stage to define to start a proof of concept. Then you start to an ideation, a solution ideation, because you have to solve the problem. How the idea or the concept solves the problem. Then sometimes you can have more than one, maybe 2, 3, I don't know, ideas. Then you start to evaluating the ideas. Which one has these pros and cons? And then you define 1 or 2 maybe, and then you start the design. Then you execute or run the proof of concept, then you have the results, and then maybe you can prepare a presentation with the results to show the investors, or I don't know, the owners, the business owners, I don't know, and then we have the final result, if it's good or not. I think that's the main steps.
Yeah, when I was writing these questions, I looked for some answers that I don't know. And I get this explanation here. So in a website, we'll talk about projects and PM. It's like a PM organization over there, so they know more about this, and in that they say the first one is identify potential risks and obstacles. The second one is determine the feasibility of the project, and another one is provide clear evidence of functionality to stakeholders before investing. So we like check what problems we can have making this project, yeah. Put in the paper the real or estimated of the benefits, financial benefits to make this, and provide be clear for the estimative to produce that one, you know, be clear about the functionality, how we will building, and what time do you expect to do that. So it's a little different. I think we are here, they are more thinking about searching, yeah, so searching the
Yes.
things and putting paper, and our minds are more like trying to do, yeah, how solution this. They are
Yes.
thinking more in research and us more in execute things. It's different point of view, but I think the way you conduce is productive and can be a proof of concept too. Yeah.
Yes. I think it's this points you listed is a detail while running the proof of concept, because you identify risks, you identify I put it in the document, the proof of concept document. I usually identify risks. I determine the feasibility of the project. I think it's the details when you register the document.
Yeah. I think it's most like review check, you know. You need to put all these informations in your documents to attract the people who will invest in this.
Yeah. Be aware of this point.
Yeah. So what is the proof of concept document? Yeah, and I think we are answering this with this conclusion, yeah.
Yeah.
But in your opinion, you probably will write more things than they listed here. You think more?
We identify
Something
potential
else.
risks and understand determine the feasibility of the project. Provide clear evidence of functionalities. No, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think there is no a specific template of official template of document for POCs. I don't know. I am not specialist in POCs, but I've never seen this kind of document. But the document contains these points. I think it's enough. It's enough. It answers and helps to go or no go in the product. I think it's the point. What we use it to do as a deliver in the end of POCs is a presentation for maybe C-level or high-level managers, and a Word document that contains these points. I think it's enough, these two documents.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is all we need to approve or not some projects, new projects, and but the way how you do this maybe can help you to get the approval or not. Yeah, so depends of the search you made and the because here in these words provide clear evidence of functionality. For me, if you don't have the product and if you don't have the example of the working in the word and you are making something new, how you will provide this evidence? You need to push yourself to look in the lines of the research of the discussion with some people who declare this product will be necessary, and transform this in evidence. Like, oh, I will like if a robot make my coffee. Okay, so how many times this necessary come for you? In your search, how many people agree with this, and transform this in numbers. Some graphics maybe of statistics about this research. Maybe this can be a proof of the necessary, and that functionality can be helpful for people, and not about the work way, but you can prove if your idea will be okay and will be functional in the future. But you can agree, we can show how the people like to see.
Yes, it is a really good point you mentioned, because you have a specific public to show the results. If you didn't understand the problem they want to solve, it's impossible to show in the best way. I think it's the first step. Understand what do you want to solve, what problem the company wants to solve. Then you want to put the results into tangible ways to measure. I think it's very important. Very important.
Yeah. And some ways can be difficult for C-levels understand the necessity of this product for you. So you need some data, some statistics to prove this for you. Maybe this can pass in the header of the C-levels. Oh my God, this is a necessity for the people. It is.
Yes, and it's a challenge to not put a lot of details because C-level, it's important to give a briefing. A briefing, it's perfect. If they ask for details, then you show.
Yeah.
But if it starts always showing a briefing.
Yes, because the time is short. Yeah, you
Yes,
need
yes.
to the value information that in that moment, and
Yeah.
send I mail with more if necessary.
Yes, yes. And usually they have another point of view. They are a macro view is very important to decide
Yeah.
decide.
Yeah. Do you like to make some question? I think we are on the sixth one.
Yes, the sixth one. What's the difference between a proof of concept and a prototype? Yes, I think they have similar goals, but a prototype is more detailed. Is not only to prove the concept, is to show how the product will works. It's more detailed. It's more. It's almost the real, almost the final final delivery. I don't know. Maybe when you are in a pre project, it's more common to run a proof of concept. Then you go in the project. It's okay. We will start. Then first of all, you can draw a prototype to show the users the PO and the like.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. The prototype is most used in product scenario. So you can imagine a machine, for example, and you can make a POC about how this will function, how I will build this, and for cheese reasons, yeah. And after that, in another moment, you will show for the investors the prototype. Oh, as I said before, this machine will work in that way, and I need some repairs in that. I need some different I don't know, pieces to building that, but the way how it works is this way, and different than I imagining. I need to make some things different, and now I can see some different stages of our project. So I need to reformulate that, and maybe it's most for. I think the proof of concept is more theory about the project and search. And the prototype is a first experiment and is small, it's small scale, yeah. So you can make a little one about this product and try use that. And if this can be useful, so you make some adjustments for big scale. I don't get the word. Escalonar this product
I think it's
another level. Scalable.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. It's prototype is the next step. Where it's when you decide to go with the project, then it's a complement, and could be it's a kind of interactive and incremental. because you show the first version, then you receive feedback, then you adjust and show again. It's part of the process of developing products and software. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that the view difference can be most easy to see in the factory example, you know, because it's something how you will build and maybe change pieces and maybe change the way to do. And in software is most hard to figure out that, because it's just development and update that and okay, you know, but it's necessary to make some prototype when you build some big one thing. And when you are developing something as a software, maybe you just do that, you know, you don't need a prototype to do. Just in a cloud situations, you will start with a little one, and when necessary, you will bigger your cloud, you know. But it's just that.
Yeah.
I just can figure this in that situation.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
And what are common mistakes made during a proof of concept?
Yes. I think the one mistake is to trying to discover everything and be perfect in your analysis. I think it's the main point, because usually when you think about POC, sometimes it's a fast necessity. You just know to understand if it's is good or not for you, this product or not. And then if you are too much technical and detail oriented, you will spend a lot of time, and that's not the idea. So sometimes people the best lead to be in a POC is someone with a good macro view of business, and generalist, people who are generalists to lead, to run. It could be a detail-oriented person, but and technical, because sometimes it's necessary to be a technical person. But to lead, I think it's important to define the goals. What do you want to achieve? What are our focus? It's very important.
Yeah, I think we already answered that before, because we are talking about the ways to get the agreement for the C-level. So you need to be generalist and not to give some details who they don't like to see, you know. And just I think it's just make some line to connect the functionality, the project do you have intention to building, and the solution. So it's just simple document and simple presentation. Yeah. And if I think the big mistake can be I like you said before, put a lot of detail in the table and the guys don't follow you. And if they don't follow you, they don't see the solution, and they don't agree with that, you know. So I think the big motivation to go in some product is follow the idea and feel the connection with the person who will present that. So the person who will present the POC needs to be comfortable to explain a lot of details if if they asking for it, but it's more like I don't know, lighting the eyes, oh, this will function, this will solve our problems. Yeah, the guy is necessary, the guy. And if you send some who doesn't know a lot of details or don't buy the idea to presentation, this for the C-levels, so that can be your host mistake,
Yes, yes.
The people
Yes.
who talk about needs to be connected with the project.
Yes, yes.
I have the
I
macro view, of course, but can go in detail if necessary.
yes. I I am sometimes a person who likes straight to the point. So for me, it's very important to see the goal. What do you want to achieve? It's very important for me. Of course, there I have a profile. It's good for some projects or some business, but new ideas are very important too. I know this, but if you are experimenting a new software, for example, a new database, I don't know, and you don't want to, and you don't know what do you want to achieve, you lost a lot of, it's a wasting of time. Because sometimes you are testing and testing. Oh, it's cool. Oh, it's nice. But what do we want to do? What we will do with this feature, for example? If you don't know, it's just testing and experimenting a product for the supplier, not for the company.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. And passing time, I will see, people who will come in the company with new ideas, but in the fact make the same thing of the tools you are already using and you are habituated to use, but the people who come in not. So
Yeah.
they like to change just because they don't be comfortable with this tool. I need to use my tool, Oh, this make me crazy because
Yeah.
a lot of changes for doing the same thing doesn't
Yeah.
change anything, the real point,
Yeah.
For me, everything is new. I am like a junior in my career, so I try and I will try another one. This not is a big deal for me. I will learn about this and I will use. And when I stay using it, oh my God, this is the same. What is the change something, something places to do the things or words to use, but it's the same thing and do the same. What is the big problem here?
Why you use
Why
another
we
and not
agree
this
with
one?
that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Why we agree? And some things I think this guy make a great POC. a
Yeah.
great
I didn't get, but it was a great book.
yeah. Because some important person here, like I don't know, CTO, agree with this transition,
Yeah.
I can see the goal, but they have a good speech.
Yes, a good seller.
Yeah. And then, do you like to read?
Number 8, right?
8. Yeah.
Yes. What are the different types of proof of concept? Julia, I must confess I had to research for that because as I said, I don't know. But I found a website that put these options: demo, animation, art, lead user, developing a custom solution for a lead user and an exploration of product strategy. I didn't know that. Business experiments, and yes, this I know. And proof of technology, this kind I know too. Throw away prototype, a low-cost implementation designed to explore the viability of a design. Yes, in my opinion, prototype is next step, but okay, I think a draw, a first draw could be in a POC.
Yeah.
Evolutionary prototype, okay, is still thread, horizontal prototype, and mockup. There are a lot.
I think you can agree with me. And when they start the list, they difference. You know, prototype is most documentation or first step, or clarify the motivation to do that. But in the end, it's some like I don't know, mixing with prototype.
Yeah. Yes.
And I can agree and disagree, but I think it depends of the context of the company and the product.
Yes.
Maybe you need some prototype who doesn't expend a lot of money to show something, to get some investment. As I was saying before, some code. Maybe if you have some idea and you can make a little thing to show us something, makes sense. You make a little prototype and put this in your POC so you can show something happening to the people who understand that, and don't go deep in technical detail, because you can show something, I think it's that idea. And I think we can feel that in different stages of the companies, if it's the seeds or series one, or is a big company. So depends of the type of presentation you need.
Yes, I agree. It depends on the context of the company, of the necessity, the need. I don't know. For example, if you are testing a new technology for user experience, for example, you have to design a more detailed prototype. For example, it's necessary because it's part of the innovation. I don't know, the new software. I don't know. And I agree with you. It depends on the context.
Yeah.
It's important to evaluate the situations. That's not a rule.
Yeah. For example, I work in a company who had just the seed investment yet,
The what? Sorry?
The seed, the first one, just to build some prototype.
Okay.
So we stay in the stage to make this a minimum viable product to show for the guys this can make success. So we have the money to make something to presentation for these companies, and get a number of people using that. And after that, we will escalate these products, and we will receive the Series A, so the investment for the Series A. So I think we make the POC for a start, because we doesn't have anything to show. And now we will make this minimal viable product and put this in experimentation. We already have this product, and we are just make some adjustments to receive more people to use it. And after that, we will show for another series. Oh, I lost my connection. I don't know, Sandra, maybe lost the connection. Let's await him for some minutes. Yeah, I think he lost her connection and can't stay with me again. So guys, I think he enjoyed our conversation as well. And thank you for watching us. And if you have intention to talk with me and talk with person who works here, you can find yourselves in the TALK website and look some plan who makes sense for you. And we will stay here to talk with you. Bye.